What's up, everybody? In this video you're going to see me do a quick hunt at Walmart and Target. Before I get to that though, I did want to share this item here. You see that this is the Funko HQ hoodie, which is available on the Funko shop. I'm not sure if it's still if they still have it listed right now or not, but I didn't actually order this. I went to the post office and I had a key in my box, so I went to the locker and saw this large box there from the Funko shop. And I was racking my brain trying to figure out what in the world did I order, but it turns out that this is actually a gift from Queen Bee Customs. And I featured them recently in a video, my FM's Funko feature series. I will link that video down below if in case you haven't checked it out. But yeah, this was very kind of Queen Bee Customs to send this my way. Very cool hoodie. I did like this from the moment I first saw it. That Funko did the reveal on it. So yeah, again, this is a very cool, very thoughtful gift. Of course, I do love hoodies. So yeah. Big props to Queen Bee Customs for being so kind. And again, check them out in that FM's Funko Features video if you've not done so already. Like I said, it will be linked down below. So starting off here at Walmart, and if you're not familiar with my hunt videos, basically the footage was all pre-recorded, then I do my voiceover later on because it's just awkward to me to talk in the stores. There you see the Emoji Movie. I have not watched that and I don't plan to ever watch it. I'm not going to waste my time with that. I did watch the Predator movie finally, and not so great. But I do like that Pocket Pop there, the clear green Predator Pocket Pop, which if they did a full-size pop like that, I think that would be pretty cool to see. I do want to try to get that clear one eventually. Not so sure about the red one, the Target red card exclusive. I don't know. I'm somewhat trying to be a completionist with that, but maybe not, so I don't know, we'll see. But as far as this particular Walmart is concerned, I've been to this one pretty much since they set up this whole collectible section here. It hasn't really changed a whole lot recently, but I still like to check it out, from time to time. And then honestly, I've been out kind of hunting because, the Captain Marvel pops have released, so I was kind of curious to see if they had any of those in yet, which they did not. But, I was still checking out to see what else they had going on. I was looking at these collectibles boxes, even though I really don't plan to pick any of those up. I almost got the horror one that was out previously because it did have a Pennywise figure in it, but I decided to pass on it, just trying to be picky at times, so I don't end up with stuff that I end up regretting, that I paid the money for. And I really don't want to buy one of those boxes just for one item. As far as the Pop Pez is concerned, did not see any chases. It seems like somebody kind of went through there. If there were any chases, they definitely dug those out. As far as exclusives, you see here I saw the Moon Calf. They didn't have too many other exclusives going on though. They used to have the Aquaman Patina figure. Looks like that one sold out. And I feel like I saw another exclusive there somewhat recently, but yeah, their exclusives though were pretty much sold out for the most part. Here you see Noob Noob, of course, from Rick and Morty. Not really interested in the other figures there within that wave, but yeah, Noob Noob definitely caught my attention. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's, people that follow my channel know that I'm really not a fan, but I will give them props for the designs of the pop figures, especially the twisted ones pop figures. They are really well designed. Now, I did find some stray pops in Walmart, and just keep that in mind. Even though they may have a collectible section, you might come across some stray pops here and there. And so always make sure you do go down the aisle that actually has the action figures, including the Marvel Legends, which I do check out sometimes. I'm not like a big Marvel Legends collector. I do have some in my collection, and I may add some more to my collection as well. And as a matter of fact, I never got the Thing, and I really would like to get that one. That one looks very cool. Also Doc Ock, which I feel like somebody had, I can't even remember who, so I know somebody said they were going to send me Doc Ock at some point, and I guess they changed their mind, whatever it may be, so I will try to track that one down. Now, Thor and Lady Sif, I actually like this. The Marvel Studios ones I'm not too interested in, but I actually do like the look of Thor and Lady Sif there, and I would like to get the Lady Sif pop figure, and I actually missed that character. It seems like she just disappeared from the MCU. I know she had like an episode of S.H.I.E.L.D. or two that she was on, but yeah, I wish they would bring back Lady Sif, or at least say what in the world happened with her. I don't like that she just vanished, basically. Now, the Marvel Legends that they had there, I had to check out this Ant-Man one because I know Paul Rudd was talking about how ridiculous his expression is for that figure. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I know he can be kind of goofy, but that expression is just too much. That Cole Obsidian Build-A-Figure is really cool. I know Jimpy Zayo showed that off in one of his recent videos. And the Cole Obsidian Pop is pretty awesome too, although I wish they had done him with that giant hammer as well. That would have been nice. But yeah, like I said, with Marvel Legends, I may try to add some more to my collection. I know they got some cool ones on the way. But with Marvel Legends, I think I'm kind of picky about them. And I definitely would like to try to find some at some reduced prices, you know, as well. Like T'Chaka is another one I might try to pick up from the Black Panther wave, the latest Black Panther wave. But yeah, I'm not huge with Marvel Legends, but I will add some more to my collection. So here we are at Target, and of course they have a Fuggler section, which still is just amazing to me that, you know, Fuggler is really a thing, you know, and there are some people that do collect them. I really didn't know how they were going to do when they first came out, but some people are into them, and I know some people actually try to track down certain ones. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, you know. I mean, it's something new, but yeah, it's amazing to see that, you know, Target actually dedicated like a little section to the Fugglers, basically. You know, it's interesting. The teeth, of course, are very creepy on those. And as far as this section goes, this Target I'm very familiar with. Same thing with that Walmart you saw. I'm very familiar with them. Here I was checking out that Five Nights at Freddy's plush just because those black light colors really do stand out. But yeah, the collectible section here hasn't changed a ton. There's just a few new items that caught my attention. Like here you see this Gizmo animatronic plush, which I was actually trying to try it out, you know, see what it actually did, but it wasn't actually doing anything. I guess the battery wasn't working or whatever, so I just finally left it alone because I felt like I was violating the thing after a while. Here I was checking out some Godzilla figures just because I got a couple of friends that are really into Godzilla. Now, as far as the pops are concerned, I actually used to have a Godzilla pop, the one that had the teeth and the eyes that glowed, I think. It wasn't a full glow pop, but the one that had the teeth and the eyes that glowed, maybe the fingernails as well. I know that they have a pop similar to this figure here, like the Atomic Fire, I think is what they call it, which I think is the most expensive Godzilla pop figure. I could be wrong about that, but I think that one is pretty pricey, very cool looking as well. And I would assume with Godzilla King of the Monsters on the way, maybe they will do some more, you know, Godzilla pops and maybe some of the other kaiju as well. That would be pretty cool. Now here you see me checking out that Laura Palmer figure, which caused a lot of ruckus when it first came out because, of course, it's a dead woman, you know, and it's in some toy sections. So yeah, some people had a problem with that. But you notice also there it had the 17+ on the box, which like I've been saying, you know, I said in a recent video, and of course some people weren't so happy about me pointing it out, but yeah, a lot of these collectibles are not geared towards kids. I'm not saying that kids can't be collectors, but a lot of them are not geared towards them. Oh, you notice there also the Home Alone boxes. They had a bunch of those. I have no idea why this Target had so many of those. It's so odd how, you know, some stores will have none of one particular item and then just a ton of another item. It's really weird. I kind of wonder, for people that got the Star Wars Christmas figures and the Marvel Christmas figures, have you kind of moved where you display those since the holidays are over with? Here you see the Dun Hero King, which that pop just looks so amazing. That's definitely one of the best pop figures from last year, if not the best. Now for me personally, it's still Venomized Hulk, but gotta give it up to the Dun Hero King. That is an amazing pop to look at up close. Just in terms of design, I mean, I almost considered actually going ahead and getting it just because that's how good it looks. And it's amazing, you know, that it is a common. I mean, there really are some commons that look better than some of the exclusives that come out, even some of the con exclusives. I think that was my first time seeing a Brady Bunch pop out in a while. For some reason, I haven't really been seeing those around. Same thing with the Bullet Club pop figures. I hadn't really seen those around much. And I know some people were really crazy about these, so wrestling fans that really wanted those to be made, I sure hope they actually picked them up, you know, so to increase the odds of seeing some more of those in the future. Here I just saw that random box of Buddy Elf Funkos, which hadn't really been seeing Funkos at this particular Target, so that was kind of odd just to see that there. And it looked like it was kind of out of place, like it didn't mean to be there on that particular shelf. But yeah, this Target here still has a lot of old Star Wars pops, or well, not maybe old, but you know, some recent Star Wars pops. A lot of Mad Max Fury Road stuff going on. You see here also the Knight Rider. They had 3 of those still left. So they had more, so some of them actually did sell, so that's good, I guess, you know. These Stranger Things figures here look pretty cool. I'm not like a big Stranger Things collector, even though I'm a fan of the series. And man, it's feeling like a long wait for season 3. I know it got pushed back, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to season 3. I hope they don't drag the series out, though. I don't think they need to. This sorting hat looked pretty cool as well. And again, I tried to get it to actually work. You know, it said press it and give it a try, but it wasn't doing anything. I know there's some fig pen collectors out there. I've been checking those out, but I don't really think they're for me necessarily. Had to check out the Rick and Morty's here. I was just curious to see if there was a Chase there. So I did look through those, and there wasn't a Chase Sentient Morty in there. And I've had a couple actually pass through my home because I did a giveaway, I think, for 2 of them previously. Now, the Nano Metal figs, I'm not big on these either, but this X-Men set, that looked pretty cool. And with all of them together, it actually was kind of heavy, like heavier than I thought it would be. But, you know, considering how small those figures are, they actually had some pretty good details to them. And I did like the look of them there all together. Of course, I'm still hoping that we'll get a lot more X-Men with Funko coming up. You know, we'll see how that pans out. Now, with this Nightmare Before Christmas set of Nano Metal figs, it looked cool, but one thing that bothered me about it is things are definitely not to scale. I mean, look at Zero there, how large he is compared to some of the other figures. So I didn't really get that, why things were so out of scale with that set. And here I was just looking at some random things, even some things that weren't necessarily my fandom, including these Harry Potter wands, which I know some people have been collecting. I know that they had these at Walmart. Yeah, and I've seen some people pick these up in videos. Moving on here with some Fortnite items, and it's still funny to me that Fortnite gets so much hate just because it's popular. I'm not a fan of the game, but I don't see any reason to hate on it. That's just, you know, ridiculous. If you don't like it, just don't play it. Now, the action figures I think look pretty cool, especially this squad set here. I mean, very bright, very colorful, cool designs. I mean, if you're into figures and you like Fortnite, you really can't miss with that. And then this dome set here. I don't have too many domes in my collection, but this domes set based off of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, really awesome looking. If I have some cash to spare, I don't know, I might go back and get that just because it really does look cool. It does have that scale issue with it as well. I mean, like Peter Porker, you know, Spider-Ham is larger than somebody, or as large as some of the other characters, so it's definitely not to scale, but still they look pretty cool all together. So that's a nice set. Then, of course, I went down the aisles here, and with Incredibles 2, I finally watched that. It took me a long time to get to watching it. I was a little underwhelmed. You all let me know what you think about Incredibles 2. I thought it kind of paled in comparison to the first movie. It just didn't have quite the same charm to it. But yeah, let me know what you think about Incredibles 2. These DuckTales figures here, at a glance, I thought they were the Funko figures, but then I realized they had some characters that Funko did not produce. So I don't think I checked to see which company actually made these, but if I was a big DuckTales fan, I could see picking up some of these because they look awesome. They are really well done, and I think they are based off of the new series. Yeah, you know, the designs are based on the new series there. And then I'm checking out some other action figures here. Again, just kind of looking at some of everything. Now, the Hero World figures definitely have not taken off big time. But, you know, apparently some people are buying them because they have not reduced the price on most of them, at least. And they had a good mix of them going on here. They had the DC ones, which I think look pretty cool. I'm actually considering adding some more of the DC ones to my collection, including this one here. Now, I really do like the look of this set here with the 5 characters. Nightwing, got the Damian Wayne Robin, which I think is pretty awesome. You see Bane, Riddler, Catwoman. Yeah, I like that one. That is a really cool set, so I could see picking that up eventually. Maybe not at full price, but you know, I could see picking that one up eventually. I thought the Harry Potter one looked pretty cool as well. Definitely want to hear from you all what you think about the Hero World figures. Have you added any of these to your collection? And oh, also, how do you feel about them being added into subscription boxes? Definitely want to hear your opinion about that, because I did come across a box that got me thinking about that, which you'll see here in a moment. As far as their Marvel Legends were concerned at this store, not too many new ones exactly. They had Deathlock, of course, which is one of the better ones from last year, but wasn't really seeing anything new. They did have some reduced price here, you know, including the Black Panther sets there. Not exactly reduced a whole lot, you know, but I guess the deal is a deal, you know, a couple dollars off there. I was checking out this Gamerverse set just because I hadn't seen this one. I'd always seen the Ryu and Mega Man one, but I hadn't seen this one here though, with the Collector and Civil Warrior. kind of an odd mix because I don't feel like they're together in a game, which is, you know, unusual. I did like that one there, Spider-Man and Mr. Negative. Wouldn't pick it up though, but I did like the look of it. And then this is pretty awesome from Marvel Studios, of course. Hulk versus the Hulkbuster. I do like the look of that. I would like to see that with, you know, somebody that has actually posed that to see how it looks. And then here it is, the Aquaman DC box. This is what got me thinking about the Hero World figures, because this one actually comes with some Hero World figures. But for me, I just want that pop, you know, so I'm gonna wait and hopefully find somebody that is selling that, you know, and then I can add that to my collection. I only ended up picking up one figure, and no surprise here, it was Noob Noob, which I already have him out of the box. I'll show him here in just a moment, but I do like here on the tab, you know, this is something that Funko's been doing for a while. Sometimes they'll have a little quote from the show or movie, whatever is associated with the pop figure, and here you see it says, "This guy gets it." Of course, they could have had another quote associated with Noob Noob, but I don't think they really wanted to put that on the box, though. And if you're familiar with the character, then you know what I'm talking about. Or if you watch The Bearded Pop Hunter, then you know what I'm talking about there. But yeah, here we have the actual figure, Noob Noob. And I think he translated very well as a pop figure. It was a really smart choice for them to make the base out of the, you know, the sludge that he's actually mopping up there. That was a really smart decision there. I like that he has, you know, some splatter on him as well. And just the fact that he has on a very generic, like, superhero outfit. That's a very cool choice there. So yeah, like I said, he translated very well. Now, when I first saw the figure, sometimes with pops, I know that most of them have, you know, the solid black eyes, but sometimes I just wonder if certain ones would look better, you know, with the actual whites of their eyes. And I kind of thought that about him at first, but no, it's actually grown on me, you know, him with the regular, you know, pop black eyes, the standard pop black eyes. It actually does work for him. So I don't know if they intend to do any of the other Vindicators from that episode of Rick and Morty. You know, they would be interesting to see. I think this is definitely the main one that needed to be made, and they do have the other ones at least as minis, which I kind of want to get back to collecting some more mystery minis, especially the series 2 of Rick and Morty. I really would like to get some more of those. But yeah, very happy with Noob Noob, even though this was the only pop figure that I picked up. I am going to keep going back to Walmart until I find that exclusive Captain Marvel, because I really do want to get that figure. And then of course March 1st, you know, around that time, I'll be looking for the Target exclusive Captain Marvel as well. So those are kind of at the top of my pop list right now, you know, my pop wish list. Those are the main things I'm looking for, and I'm going to keep my eyes open, you know, for some other new releases as well. But yeah, Captain Marvel is kind of my main focus right now. But yeah, I hope everybody, you know, enjoyed the hunt footage, and like I said, I'm going to try to do better about that, you know, this year, getting out, doing more hunts, sharing that footage with you all. It's just finding the time, basically, because when I'm out of work, then I'm usually working on videos, you know, so and I'm usually working on them at home. But I will try to get more footage to share with you all in the future. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Remember, if you have not seen the FM's Funko features, in which I included Queen Bee Customs, please check that out. The link will be down in the description. But yeah, thank you all so much for checking this out, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.